Hey everybody, what's going on? John from the Rusty Chains here today, looking at Overwatch's new Rialto map, starting from the attacker spawn, which is Retribution's art gallery. This map is largely the same as Retribution, but there's a few tweaks here and there which we'll go over. So first thing is, spawn has multiple exits for the attackers, 5 in total, 2 on each side, 2 up, 2 down, and then middle. And you can also have this immediate flank route here, which we'll talk about in a second. But there's the payload right outside. You can attack from the front or from the side. So no matter how you go, you've got the main avenue, multiple flank routes, some choke points here. This building, you can pay attention to it. Defenders are going to want to go up here, get some great high ground cover on the spawn. You can also go up here to get 2 sides covered, and over there as well through this building to get that other side covered. So it's kind of difficult really to see like the right side if you're standing up here, maybe a soldier. So you almost want to go for like a crossfire through those routes. Now if you're having trouble getting the payload around this turn onto the park, which is entirely possible, you can actually do a bit of flanking. See, right here, past the attacker spawn, there are these boats. There's a whole bunch of boats that will actually loop throughout this river, throughout the entire duration of the map. I'll just go to the end here and spin around to play a little music. You can kill the Omnics on them. So I'll go right here, spin, and go back. You can absolutely stand on those, so that's huge. You can get on either of these boats here, climb up. This one's easier, but you can hop on the windshield of this one and then go up as well. And then right through here, here's the park again. That's the first checkpoint for the attackers. Health pack in there. Again, a little flank route in here, especially if you're coming back from not sure what this is. It's a good thing we're on the PTR. If you're coming through the water, you can flank back through this way. It's kind of the long con, if you will. And you've got some high ground up here you can take. That's honestly going to be more useful for the attackers going the other way once they pass it. And then, of course, this is also right from the dock. So taking the boats is really the long con, but the option's there. So again, spawn's just around there. Payload's going to come through here. Spawn will lead this way, right to your first checkpoint. It's a very claustrophobic map, you know, lots of side alleys. It reminds me of a more scaled up King's Row. I think Reinhardt's going to see a lot of play on this map, because there's so many different avenues he can take. Down there is the first defender spawn, and in this building here, there's another entrance to it down there. It's kind of tucked away in here. So there you go. Nice little posh room. And again, this leads right up to some more high ground throughout this building. This is a very good place to take. You know, yeah, you can get flanked, but you've got pretty much this whole street high ground in view. So you can absolutely do a lot of damage in there, and you can get up there from the street as well. So many ways to get up top very quickly. Yeah, I think once the first capture point is controlled, this area right here is going to be very difficult to take just because of all the different avenues through it. And there's not that much to see over there. That could be a good teleporter spot, torp turret, you know. Now here's the harbor. Again, it's been tweaked a bit since Retribution in that there's giant walls here now. Not much purpose to going back there, aside from just generation of cover. Again, there's another entrance to that high ground. And here's your second checkpoint if you're on the attacking side. So now, you've got a health pack here, and you've got this whole building. You know, you got that. Again, more high ground. looking down right on the checkpoint. And then there's this gallery, this little bit down here that opens up there. This actually goes up as well, so you're back behind it. And in here is the second defender spawn. This is a Talon base, so it makes sense that they would have a Talon armory. It's got kind of a Kingsman vibe to it. So those are two entrances to that on either side of actually what will be the final spawn. So it's kind of interesting that it chooses to take that route. Like, I don't see the value in that. Oh, I guess it would be for prior to that checkpoint. Yeah, okay. And then once they hit that last checkpoint, we come in here to the main spawn. And they've got that easy out. This easy out from the doors on either side of the Talon meeting room. So that's neat. So that's pretty much the map, right? It's a very straightforward escort map. Personally, I like it, because to me the best part of King's Row is that streets phase in the middle, where there's so many different flank routes, high ground, and it's almost claustrophobic. I think once you get past this first bridge, Moira will do quite well on this map. I think Reinhardt will always have a place on this map, which is great. He hasn't seen much play lately. Orisa, of course, is going to be good. It's kind of hard to dive on this map, really, because the vast majority of the high ground is indoors. So you're going to have to do a lot of flanking and just inserting with Deathball. So that's about it for the Rialto fly-through. So we're going to do a quick match. Hey guys, we're here on Rialto. I'm going to be playing the newly reworked Hanzo. For details on that, you can see our other video on the PTR that's already uploaded. And I'm just going to start with Hanzo, and I'm going to swap to see what the team needs. We might be needing a healer, actually. Or a tank. We'll see. Yeah, we might end up with a tank. But I want to see how Hanzo does in proper play. This new reworked Hanzo.
With every death, hello.
You got your dash.
Greetings.
Oop. This is the bit where I speed up the footage like a madman until this door opens. Alright. Time's killed. Let's jump right into this. So Lucio's pretty much anywhere he wants to be with the wall right now. This Hanzo's feeling good, man. It's giving him an opportunity to hold his own in close range encounters without having that cheap one-shot. You know, he almost feels like a skill-based character now, perish the thought. gonna... Oh, thanks, Genji.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Might be getting overly aggressive here. Yep. Okay. Get out of here.
No one can hide from my sight.
So there you go. There's junkies in the high ground I was talking about in the breakdown. There's me missing shots on junk. Like a fool. So here's that Ryan play. Hanzo's a great shield buster now, which I think will go a long way towards his play. There's me missing a shot. Lucio just... That was crafty of him. So yeah, with Lucio's infinite wall ride, he pretty much owns this map.
No one can hide from my sight.
And again, Ryan's doing great on this as well. Yeah. Is it my first death? Second. Okay. They don't have any hit scan, so I'm tempted to Pharah.
Must redeem myself.
I'm not yet sure how Hanzo will do against that.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Yes, Mercy, please rest that.
You have been judged.
Helden sterben nicht. Protect the payload.
What's interesting is that these windows don't break when you could kick them in Retribution. Or rather, Talon would kick them in Retribution. Maybe that's why they don't break anymore. Gallery reinforced it. I'm a little high there. I think right here would be a great spot for a health pack.
I'm moving the payload.
There you go. Coming right through. So something I believe I forgot to talk about in the other videos that Genji's deflect hitbox has been drastically reduced and is now about the size of Genji himself, as opposed to, you know, bigger than a Reinhardt shield, which was ridiculous. I do need to work on adjusting my aim on the fly. Oh, okay. This is amazing. No Hanzo switch, no Widow switch. This is... You know, Hanzo seems like a valuable pick now, honestly. I know I'm talking more about Hanzo in the map, but... Honestly, I didn't anticipate how hard it could be to break back through this choke. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna swap to fire here. Let's finish this off.
I will protect the innocent.
Let's just hop up there. Oh god. Diva's recently been nerfed, which is the only reason I survived her little rush on me there. Actually, I'm gonna play Brigida, because notice we're running a death ball comp, which is something you almost never see. Yeah, get out of the way so I can get some shield. Or some healing, rather. So we might not pull the win out on this one. But either way, you know, there's the win. That's what it mostly looks like on this one. Oof. So that's about it for Rialto. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely think it's a really solid map. I'm thinking it might play a big part in bringing back the death ball strategy as opposed to always dive, but we might have to see. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Until we see you next time, don't forget to spread the happy and stay rusty.